What's up, family? It's your boy, Ty Galbraith. And listen, I got my fellas, I got my brothers with me today because we have just jumped off a new series called Manology. And yo, today was insane. From top to bottom, the message was crazy. Like, he just started the series called Manology. The sermon was titled, I Have Needs Too.
This is right there. Me
yeah,
too.
I know what you got. I've been hearing for years about your needs, but today the sermon was called I Have Needs Too, and today it was mind blowing. And I was getting ready to say this before we started. That's why I said, look, everybody stop talking. Let's keep it on camera. I said, today was a day as a husband, as a man, and you're sitting next to your wife, and you're watching your pastor talk about these things, I was saying to myself, like, how much of this can I say amen to? Real loud, right? Like real loud. Like, how much I'm like, okay, can I say this? Or do I just sit back and chill in this moment?
Absolutely.
Or do I be like, yeah, you're right? Then I'm like, okay, is she gonna be chill? Like, if I'm just like pushing and saying amen. So it was a little, I could feel the tension in the room.
Absolutely. 100%.
100%. It's like, but here's the thing. They do not get soft when they talking about us. Absolutely. So I felt next week, every man need to be like, yeah, pastor. Right. Like, it was so strong, bro. Like, I think the thing that got me, and he kind of set his premise on this, where he was talking about hunger. Bro, when he was talking about like how hungry we are, it's like, it's not the things that we're going through that we think it is. It's hunger pains. Absolutely. So the things that we're chasing after, the things that we're looking for, it's not because we're just flawed or this and that. No, we're hungry, and you're not your best self when you're dealing with hunger. I was like, yo, it's like, yeah. Hungry turns into hangry.
For me, I never saw that Esau and Jacob story, like looking at it from Esau's point of view. Because he, you read it, it's just like, dang, he gave it all up for nothing. But it's because he had so much that he didn't even really understand. You know what I'm saying? He was hungry, he didn't really understand what it was. And we are so quick to like judge. You know what I mean?
People,
I mean,
you don't know the root. You don't know the root.
We know what's going on, but it's hard for us to articulate that. That was just incredible. Was like, wow.
Yo, the whole idea that this man lost his birthright for a bowl of beans.
Gave it up. Gave it up. He ain't losing. He gave it up.
No, he gave it. Yeah, he gave it up. He didn't lose it.
That's the difference.
He gave it up for a bowl of soup. Something that he would need, something that his children would benefit from.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, his kids would benefit from this blessing, and he gave it up all because he was hungry.
Missing something. But that reminds me of how many of us, and men in general, give up their family, give up their legacy, give up raising their kids in their home. Come on, Jay. For a bowl of soup.
For a bowl of soup.
For a one-night stand.
Right. Come on,
for
keep
a
it 100.
side relationship. For something that you would, what Jay-Z said, never go Eric Benet. Like you gave up all what you could have raised your kids for 16 years, 20 years in your home. You gave all that up because you were hungry. You were missing affirmation inside. You were missing something in a home. You were missing something from your wife, and you couldn't rely on the word. So you gave all that up for a bowl of soup. But before we pass the mic, I want to say this.
Okay.
I think it's one of the things we all can stand on. And when you mentioned about us, the tension in the room, I think as believers, we can break that tension if what Pastor said in the beginning, if we all just stand on the word. It shouldn't be men versus women. It should be kingdom on kingdom. Period. So it's self-accountability. So self-accountability is us as men where we shouldn't give up our birthright, and we got to own that. And say amen just as loud. But if we the one that's hungry and needing something from wives, they not giving it to us, they got to say amen just as loud and be just as self-accountable when it's standing on word.
That's so good.
Man, so what got me was giving up your birthright. And for me, I'm trying to hold it down.
No.
Cause for me, like some stuff you do and you don't see the result right away. But I did it as a young man, getting this money. And I went to prison for 12 years. And my daughter grew, when I left, she was 8. I came back, she was 20. And I sold my birthright. Right? Because I was hungry. But I was hungry for purpose. In the street, everybody I met in the street was saying, bro, this ain't you. But I was saying, well, what am I then?
What else I'm gonna do?
Right? I'm seeing people getting money. I want it. Y'all telling me that this ain't you? Well, who am I? So I'm chasing this money. I wasn't grimy. I wasn't shooting nobody. I just was getting this money. But then when it stopped, and I had done forfeited my birthright, and I come back, she was 8 with pigtails, not needed. She's a grown woman with a figure and a child. And so, and a hunger caused me to forfeit something. So sometimes with a hunger, when you don't see the result instantly, you'll keep going. Right? It's impulsive. So I didn't see the forfeiture of my birthright then. But as the years passed by, I started saying, oh my God, like Esau, it's soup. I'm hungry right now. I need money right now. I want to, exactly. I'm hungry because remember when he said when hunger come in, what? Strength go out. So I've been hungry for purpose, and my resolve and my restraint is gone.
You're not functioning.
Exactly, because I'm seeing people with all this stuff that I want. I want my daughter to have the best, but I'm selling my birthright, and then it was devastating. So right now I'm still dealing with that. Like me and her relationship is like very frayed. It's strained. Cause she keep going back, well, you left me when I was, you see what I'm saying? Like certain stuff she had to deal with that I wasn't there. Even if I was there, I don't think I could have prevented it, but she's saying like, you forfeited us.
Yeah.
You made that call.
Bro. Yeah. I mean, he also, you was talking about the impulsiveness. He talked about Abraham and how he was impulsive as far as what God promised him with a child, and then he had Ishmael, and the result of that. And us as men, we all knew exactly what he was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that hungriness, man, is dangerous. You know?
It's dangerous, but I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to God, because even if you read the whole text with Esau, and his brother, like at the end, there's a beautiful reconciliation. And what I'm grateful for is that even through our mistakes, because of our hunger, that we serve a God who has the ability to make all things work together for the good of them who love him. And so it's like, yo, I know there's some men who are watching right now. You're like, yo, I've allowed my hunger to drive me down some roads that it has cost me a lot. More than I would have ever imagined. But I just want you to know today, God is faithful, and God is still good, and God has the ability to step into the mistakes because of hunger and say, yo, I know you jacked that up. I know you created an Ishmael from that hunger pain. I know you created a situation between you and your daughter between that hunger pain. But I have the ability to step in the middle. The ultimate redeemer. To step inside of that and still make it work together for your good. Listen, if I were you, I would tune in next week. I would rewatch the message from today. And if you're a man, call another man. If you're a woman, call your cousin, call your husband, call your nephew, and tell them to get to the building. I know, have a watch party.
If you're a woman, watch yourself.
Yo, I love you guys. I cannot wait to see what God does next week through this amazing series. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Yes, sir.